And we saw it fit for this year for the theme of the festival evolve, because the festival has evolved and Rustenburg has joined us in the process of evolving. Now, as the festival, our main purpose, we want to create a platform where we develop talent, where we connect you guys, and where we create a platform to promote your works. And promoting your work does not necessarily mean fella locally in South Africa, it means globally as well. Those who attended the previous festival that we had, they may be aware that we had a lot of international filmmakers who came in here. Some flew all the way from Kenya. We had online streams with organizations as far as Egypt. Now that's as far as we are actually willing to connect you guys. Now we want to develop talent, we want to develop Rustenburg, we want to make Rustenburg the Hollywood of South Africa. And good people, it only takes a vision. It just takes an idea. In the past years, as we have been going, we have seen many successes as a festival. We have had many productions that came out of the beneficiary studies program. For some of you who might not know, the popular program on TV that's called I Blew It, it's produced by the beneficiaries of this festival. Another one called Supoka. It's also on TV. It's produced by the beneficiaries of this festival. About a month ago, we were filming another one called The Bunker. It played on One Magic. If you do happen to have channel 103, if you can just check your channel 103, catch up, you will see The Bunker. It's a story of a young golfer. So with that said, director, we are committed to really grow in the film industry. There are so many stories that we can tell about Rustenburg. As it is, who's capturing the heritage of Rustenburg? Have you ever thought of how many stories we can get out of the mines? Let's not even talk about Marikana. Just the mines, you know. Now, the film industry, it's quite broad, like the director said, Abwile. Look, there could be musicians here. I've met so many musicians. The film industry needs musicians because somebody has to compose music for film. We call it scoring. So it's quite broad. Now, a political speech. Now, let me go back to element who evolve. Now, last year, because now we were growing, this year we decided to scale it down a little bit. 2021 it was big. Now we decided for, okay, fine, in this process, evolving, we established the board of directors for the festival. And now what is interesting today is that we have the chairperson of the board of the Rustenburg Film Festival. She's here, Miss Naomi. Naomi, please come here. Naomi has been there in the film industry. Has been there in the film industry. She's the former big what from communications SABC. She's now the big what in KZN in film. And we also appointed Mr. B, who is a very long partner in the festival. We appointed him the acting director of the festival, Mr. B. Yeah, we've got many stories which I won't say. Mr. B, please come here as well. Acting director, this gentleman here, Mr. B, you need to talk to him to come and invest here. He has got more than 5 international film directing awards. He's going to be running some of the workshops here. Are you? No. So, and during the course of the week, we are going to be having a lot of film producers, film directors that we are trying to get to come into Rustenburg and set up the productions. There's actually 1 or 2 producers that I'm engaging with that are hopefully will listen and bring their in the process of putting soapies together, 13 parts episode. I'm negotiating with them that they should come to Rustenburg, because we want the community of Rustenburg to benefit out of this thing, because we can only imagine how many people will a soapy employ from the sectors that you spoke about and those that did not speak about, including accommodation, including tourism, including cleaning. It's massive. So, yeah. Lady, would you please say something?
I just have a few words. I just like to say that we need to take up space. We've been trying for so many years to build a film industry in Northwest Rustenburg. I'm so happy that Rustenburg Film Festival is actually evolving. Between the 3 of us, we have been traveling across the globe and seeing productions outside of South Africa, even promoting some of the products that we have here in South Africa. But then the concern has been that Northwest is falling behind. You go, to the Cannes Film Festival, you go to ours in Kigali in December. There were people from other provinces. Northwest was not there. So we need to make sure that we also are recognized as a storytelling province. I'm glad that economic development has said that they will be supporting film industry fully. We actually need economic development to participate all the time, to be there all the time for the filmmakers as well as the festival, because without the government departments, we cannot exist. The other thing is that we also need the public sector to be there. This year in February, we were at the Joburg Film Festival. Limpopo was not there. Limpopo was gradually coming and then it disappeared. But then in February, I was so amazed to see even the government supporting Limpopo Film Festival. So we need to be there. We need to be recognized as storytelling province. Like Kia said, we have so many stories to tell. We have the mines, we have caves. There are so many unique stories that can come out of Northwest Rustenburg. Please, let's do that. And filmmakers cannot work alone. We have a WhatsApp group of filmmakers, but then without support of government, without support of the private sector, they will always be in the WhatsApp group. They won't tell the stories that they want to tell. So film industry is very, very broad. There are so many careers in it. Please, I would like to urge economic development, arts and culture to also understand exactly what film industry offers. We contribute so much to the tourism. If we are there, if we are where we want to be as Rustenburg Film Festival, we can even bring Hollywood studios this side to come shoot here. What they do is they spend money here. They use our infrastructure, they use our talent, they use our crew that is already starting to develop. So we need to reach that stage whereby we bring in international studios. Tom Cruise can't go to KZN only all the time. They can't go to Cape Town. They need to come here. We need to make sure that at some point, maybe within 3 years, we also are in the newspapers. We are in radio stations to say we welcome this international star who is doing this kind of production in Northwest. Ke a leboha.